Hi, I'm Manju from Irish Film Festival London. I hope you enjoyed the Wolfwalkers film. I loved it, and it's got me thinking a lot about wolves, how fast they can run, their lives lived in packs. I even had a look online at Yellowstone Park in the United States, a known home to plenty of wolves. Let's hope you can find things around the home to inspire you with your making. A wolf mask requires very little. Essential is a milk container, out of which you will create the complete mask. Can you access these items? A stapler, felt tip, scissors, big ones and small ones, a hole puncher, piece of elastic, some tissue paper, grey and black acrylic paint, PVA glue, recycled card, and a 4-pint milk container. You'll find it easier to work with a larger milk container. The bottom half provides space to cut out the eye mask. The top half provides the wolf's snout, and the actual bottom of the container will make 2 ears. You can make your own mask shape by folding a piece of card, drawing an eye close to the folded edge and the shape you want your mask to be. Use this cutout as a template. Place the template over the top of the container and draw around it with felt tip. Make sure you include the little lined V shape into your design. This will be the tab that holds your pieces together. Cut away the handle and the lid area and cut the container in half. Work along the natural curve with your scissors. You can draw along the lines on the plastic with your felt tip, as I have done, for guidance. Cut the mask shape flat and use your template to draw around. I kept the plastic double to cut as it's quite thin and cuts easily. Using the bigger scissors, cut it out. The little scissors are useful for cutting out the eyes. On the bottom piece, form 2 ears and cut them out. Take the mask piece and fold up the little tab. Here you need to line up the centre of the tab with the centre line of the snout piece. With the V pointing towards the end of the nose, staple down the tab. The best way to do this is to use your stapler through the eye openings. This way it reaches easily. Now shape the snout. The bottom pieces fold inwards. If you need to snip away a bit more plastic, do so. When you have your shape, reach in with a stapler to secure the folds together. It's a bit tricky, but doable. Now, only the ears to staple on. And we're ready to decorate the mask. Choose one of 2 ways. Cover with tissue and PVA glue to make stronger, or paint directly onto the plastic with paint and glue or felt tips. Rip some tissue into small pieces and use the glue to stick on all over the mask. Put a few pieces over the nose, maybe paint it black. Painting the mask is the best bit. Let the tissue covered one dry though before you begin. Use the hole puncher or the tip of the little scissors to make holes each side of the mask. to tie the elastic to. A piece of elastic from a used face mask could come in handy here. If you stick your chin out, the snout will move. Make your mask come alive. And now we're going to move on to making some sock puppet wolves. This is what you need: a sock, scissors, some felt and fur, or some newspaper and kitchen towel paper, strong glue, white paper, recycled card, a little white paint, a little black paint, black felt tip pen, and blue paint or a felt tip. Look at the shape of a wolf's head, the eyes, and at the great drawings that became the characters in the Wolfwalker animated film. The puppet's snout will be the length of your fingers. Take a piece of folded card to cut the shape. You can try different shapes, just make sure that they'll be wide enough for your hand to fit inside the sock. Cut the shape out. Lay the sock flat with the heel facing upwards and cut away the toe piece. Then cut down both sides. When you open it out, it should fit the card piece you have cut. If the card piece is too big, cut it smaller. To carefully stick in this piece, you'll need strong glue and patience. Be prepared to get messy hands. Pull the edges of the sock over the edges of the card. Until the mouthpiece is firmly fixed in. Choose the next option depending upon which materials you have available. A piece of felt cut to a very slightly smaller mouth template, or a piece of newspaper, card, or any other idea. I like the print of newspaper as a design. Whatever you choose, again, use the strong glue to fix it in. Next, the ears. Take a small piece of card folded in two with room for tabs at the end. Draw an ear shape and cut it out. Cut a piece off the top of your sock puppet to cover the ears with. If you don't want to cut the sock, then use any other fabric or old sock you might find. When you have covered the ears on one side and stuck down securely, you can take either the newspaper or the felt or whatever it is you wish to make a piece for the inside of the ear. Slightly smaller, of course. Just below the heel at the top of the head, make two slits. This is where the ears go. Put plenty of glue both sides of those ear tabs, and with the tabs facing to the back of the head, fix in the ears one at a time. Pinch the sock fabric up against the ear at the front and then do this again with the other ear. You may want to put your hand inside at this point to make sure nothing gets stuck together that shouldn't. At this stage we need some teeth. A felt piece can be cut straight in a zigzag fashion and glued into the mouth. For paper teeth, make a shape the size of the snout and cut it out. Again, zigzag the shape and fix the cut pieces into the mouth. For the felt version, if you have fur, attach some under the ears across the top of the head. Alternatively, take the kitchen roll and rip down some pieces so they have feathery edges. Glue a few of these in randomly under the ears. And dab on some streaks of paint here and there. Maybe over the inside of the ears also. The last touch, the eyes. Practice drawing some. Look at the wolf's eyes in the film. They have a touch of blue. I like this, so I think I'll go with the same for the sock puppet. Take some paper, mine is a used envelope, fold in half and draw your eye shape. With felt tip or paint, mark the details. A little triangular shape in the eyeball, left white, helps make the eyes come alive. Stick them down where you think they'll work best when your hand is inside the sock puppet. And now you can tell your own Wolfwalkers story with your own wolves.